The Age of Ruin. The film opens with an epic montage recounting the fall of Hyrule a century ago, when Calamity Ganon destroyed the kingdom. Through narration, we learn how Zelda sealed Ganon away at the cost of her own freedom. A millennium later, the world has rebuilt itself, but the seal begins to weaken once again. The Forgotten Hero. In a secluded forest village, a young warrior named Link awakens from haunting dreams of a burning castle and a golden-haired princess calling for help. He's known as a hunter, not a hero, his past shrouded in mystery. One night, a mysterious light leads him to an ancient ruin buried beneath the woods, the sword that sleeps. Link discovers a pedestal bearing a broken sword, the Master Sword, dulled and dormant. As he touches it, a voice, Zelda's spirit, echoes in his mind, warning him that Ganondorf's resurrection has begun. The sword glows faintly, recognizing him as the destined knight, and he's told to seek the lost shrines of power to restore its strength. Echoes of Hyrule. Link travels to the ruins of Castle Hyrule, now an overgrown wasteland. There, he finds remnants of ancient Sheikah technology. He's ambushed by monsters but saved by Impa, an aged but agile Sheikah guardian who once served Zelda. She reveals his past life, the hero who fell in battle against Ganon centuries ago, now reincarnated to finish what he began, the Queen of Light. In a parallel spiritual realm, Zelda exists in a suspended state, guarding the Seal of Darkness. She can see Link's journey but cannot interfere directly. As the seal weakens, shadows of Ganon begin to spread across Hyrule, corrupting nature, twisting beasts, and poisoning the skies. Zelda sends fragments of her magic to guide Link. The Korok Forest. Guided by a Sheikah map, Link travels into the mystical Korok Forest, where he meets Hestu and the forest spirits. They test his courage and purity in a surreal trial. Through riddles, illusions, and combat, he earns the Emerald Spirit Orb, a piece of power needed to reforge the Master Sword, the Shadow of the Desert. Link journeys across the Gerudo Desert, where he meets Riju, a young queen who distrusts outsiders but recognizes Link's destiny. Together, they fight off a horde of sand beasts corrupted by Ganon's influence. Link learns of the Crimson Relic, guarded beneath the desert in an ancient temple, the second key to restoring his blade. The demon awakens. In the depths of the desert temple, Link encounters the spirit of Ganondorf, imprisoned but awakening. Their brief confrontation ends with Link being overpowered. Ganondorf declares his return imminent, his laughter echoing as the temple collapses. Link barely escapes, shaken and humbled. The lost kingdom beneath. Impa leads Link underground to the Forgotten Depths, a lost Sheikah city where ancient technology once thrived. Here, Link learns to channel energy of light, a power once used by the Guardians. He also uncovers messages left by ancient heroes, one being his own past incarnation, reforging the blade. With the three spirit orbs gathered, Emerald, Crimson, and Azure, Link returns to the Korok Forest. The Great Deku Tree awakens and blesses the reforging ceremony. The Master Sword is reborn, shining with divine energy. Zelda, sensing this through the veil, regains fragments of her strength. Return of the Demon King. Deep beneath Castle Hyrule, the last seal shatters. Ganondorf rises, now in physical form, combining human cunning with demonic might. He rallies monstrous legions across the land. His goal: reunite the Triforce of power, wisdom, and courage to reshape reality. The Siege of the Skies. Ganondorf's dark armies march on the floating islands of Lanayru, home to the Rito. Link leads a desperate defense, taking to the skies in a breathtaking aerial battle sequence. He earns the respect of the Rito warriors and claims the Triforce fragment of courage, which merges with his spirit. The Tears of the Queen. Zelda's prison begins to collapse as Ganon's influence spreads into the sacred realm. She channels her remaining power into a spectral projection, appearing to Link for the first time. Their reunion is emotional and wordless. She gives him the light of wisdom, completing his divine triad. The Battle of Hyrule Fields. The armies of Hyrule's races, Hylians, Zora, Gorons, Gerudo, Rito, unite under Impa and Link's command. Ganondorf's horde meets them in an epic large-scale battle. Explosions of magic, sword clashes, and divine beasts roar across the plains. Link duels Ganondorf atop a burning tower, but the Demon King escapes into the spirit realm, into the darkness. Link and Zelda open the Gate of Time, traveling to the Sacred Realm, a liminal dimension of memory and illusion. Here, Ganondorf has begun corrupting the Triforce itself, twisting the realm into a nightmare landscape. The Trial of Courage. Link faces visions of his past failures. Every time he died, every life lost under his watch. Zelda, too, confronts the guilt of imprisoning her kingdom for centuries. Together, they overcome their fears, realizing that the true Triforce is unity, not domination. The final duel. Ganondorf manifests in his true form, a towering, armor-clad demon with burning eyes. The final battle combines swordplay, light magic, and divine energy. Zelda channels light from the heavens while Link, using the Master Sword's awakened form, pierces Ganon's dark heart in a stunning climax. The light returns. Ganondorf disintegrates, the darkness lifting from the land. Zelda collapses, drained, but Link carries her into the dawn. The Triforce reforms above them, blessing Hyrule once again. The castle rebuilds magically, and the spirits of past heroes look down in peace. The rebirth of Hyrule. Months later, Hyrule begins anew. The kingdoms unite under Zelda's wise rule, with Link as her knight and protector. They plant a sacred seed at the heart of the castle, the Tree of Light, symbolizing the eternal cycle of hope. The legend lives on. Epilogue. As night falls, Link stands on a hill overlooking Hyrule. Zelda joins him, their hands touching as the stars form the symbol of the Triforce in the sky. A soft whisper of the Deku Tree hints that evil never dies, only sleeps. Cut to a distant shadow in the Gerudo Sands, a faint echo of Ganondorf's laughter.